Are you getting used to your mouse?
Yeah, I mean, I've changed it 3 times since I initially set the settings on it.
Yeah.
And I like what I have now. I have All right, thanks for joining us tonight. We are here for the announcements of the pregame boys varsity. We were victorious on the earlier 2 games. JV boys easily handling the game 50-17, 50 to 18 maybe was the final. And then the Lady Cougars took care of business, winning by 20 plus. Now for the starting lineups. First for the Cougars, 5'10" senior, number 3, Ben Schumacher. 5'11" senior, number 4, Jaden Smith. 5'10" senior, number 22, Cannon Miller. 6'1" junior, number 24, Broderick Burns. And 6'3" senior, number 25, Adam Stanton.
Now the starting lineup for the Thomas Jefferson
These two teams faced off just less than a week ago, last Thursday, in the Macaulay tournament. It was a close game. Cougars led by 1.5, had a nice opening to the third quarter to extend the lead and end up winning the game by 13. I don't think the Cougars played their best game. I'm excited to see how they come out tonight. Starting lineup for the Cavaliers, number 11 is Will Twist. He's a sophomore. Number 12, Jack Twist. He's a junior. Number 30 is Spencer Long, the cousin of Max Long. Number 34, Jack's Wisdom getting the start. I wonder if Radius is on the bench or is out sick tonight. Radius was a good player for the Cavaliers in that matchup on Thursday. So that's a pretty big loss if he's not playing tonight. Don't see him on the bench.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him over there either.
So Jack's Wisdom getting the start in his place. Opening tip won by the Cougars. And we're underway. Broderick Burns over to Schumacher on the left wing. Will Twist defending. Ball to Smith. Back to Schumacher. Into the short corner for Burns. Finds Stanton, and Adam Stanton hits to start off the game.
Yeah, nice play right there, right off the bat. Good kick by Broderick. As soon as he touched it, Adam Stanton wide open for the jumper.
Good take by Jack Twist to answer. Game tied at 2. Cavaliers like to press. Cougars set up in the half court. Burns at the top. Over to Schumacher on the left wing. To Smith, bounce pass to Stanton. Stanton turns in. Takes the fadeaway. Backside rebound by Long.
Nice look, good ball fake. Got space then, but just a little bit hard with the shot.
Will Twist for 3. Oh. Backside rebound by Cole Thurman.
Those air balls are tough.
Cougars patient in the press break. Burns jumps through, gets it to Miller on the right side. Up to Smith at the top. Stanton flashes to the top of the key. Looks down low for Burns. Ball stolen by Long.
It's a good look, just the pass was a little slow getting there.
Jack Twist at the top. Schumacher defending. Over to Will. In the corner for Spencer Long. Back up top to Will Twist. Jack Twist wants a 3 from the right wing off the back of the rim and off the top of the backboard. Cole Thurman comes down with the rebound, takes the shot, but can't finish it as the Cougars push. Smith has baseline, all the way through for Miller. Miller gets fouled, no call. Back up top to Burns. Schumacher's open for 3, and he got it.
Nice hit. I like to see that, little bit of penetration and then kick.
Will Twist all the way in. Cole Thurman gets the offensive rebound. Burns was trying to box him out, but Thurman able to get over the top of him and pull it in. Into the corner for Schumacher. Loses the handle, goes right to Stanton. Stanton looking around. Bounce pass into Burns, hits him in the knee. Burns able to find it and draws the foul and the finish.
Nice job, way to recover. Hit him a little bit low, even though he's not a super tall guy. Adams' pass got a little bit low. Burns able to recover, take it up strong, and then draw contact, fade away, make the basket.
Too strong on the and 1 attempt. Cavaliers pushing. Jack Twist ahead, loses it out of bounds. Back to, I think he dribbled that right off his leg.
Yeah, that was an instant replay of last Thursday. He did the same thing going up the side, same side, dribbled right off his foot.
Schumacher behind Smith. Smith trying to recover. Gets it back to Schumacher. Ahead to Burns in the corner. Burns for a long 2, but he nails it.
Well, at least it wasn't the longest possible 2 you can take. He was at least a couple feet inside.
We had 1 foot on the line.
The back one at least. Oh, that's a travel. Good call. Looked like he just lost his footing there.
Yeah, Wisdom got caught up on his feet and goes to the ground. Number 33, Yusuf Mokhtar, checking in the game. .432 on the official clock. Ball into Smith. Cougars in the 1-4 press break. Up to Schumacher. Burns over to Miller. Looking for Stanton. Finds him on the right wing. Schumacher cutting through.
Good cut.
And a nice soft finish.
Nice find by Stanton as he cut through there. Nice job.
Ball into the corner for Long. Jack Twist, pound dribble into the paint. And nice soft finish off the glass by Jack Twist. Miller to Smith on the right side. Back to Miller at the top. Over to Burns. Burns able to spin through the pressure from the top of the key, nails the jumper.
It's a way to punish that if they're going to go after the steal like that.
Ball ahead to Will Twist into the corner for Long. Finds Mokhtar cutting, but he can't handle the pass. Schumacher bounce pass out to Stanton, can't control it. Will Twist goes behind his back into a break. Burns defending, Twist high off the glass. Cole Thurman there on the follow.
It was a good job defense-wise, but we've got to hold him to that one shot.
Stanton thought about the three, gets it to Schumacher. He goes baseline. Back to Stanton for the runner. Too strong, and Long pulls down the rebound over top of Schumacher. Jack Twist to the basket, draws the foul on Burns, and will go to the line for the and one.
That was a good spin move. Burns had cut the baseline off. Nobody there still yet to help in the middle, and he was able to spin back, and then he let him get the shot off instead of going ahead and fully fouling him.
Subs in the game for the Cougars, Max Long, Nolan Stanton, and Connor Perry. Jack Twist at the line with a chance to tie the game at 13, and does. Cougars patiently breaking the press. Over to Schumacher on the right side. Back to Stanton at the top. Nolan Stanton on the left. Adam one more to Ben Schumacher into the short corner for Perry. And Connor Perry nails the jump shot from the short corner.
Nice. Way to go ahead and kick at that extra kick like you were talking about before in the pregame. Schumacher went ahead and kicked it to the baseline for Perry to make that nice jumper then.
Cole Thurman high-low to Mokhtar. And foul on Nolan Stanton. Guys, he got caught in the air. Yusuf Mokhtar at the line for two. Mokhtar hits the first free throw. Jack's Wisdom checking back in the game for the Cavaliers. Spencer Long getting a break. Both free throws good. Game tied at 15. 2:20 to play in the first quarter. Schumacher into the front court to Nolan Stanton. Back to Schumacher at the top. Will Twist comes up to defend. Adam Stanton on the left wing. Over to Nolan. Ben on the left. Back to Stanton. Stanton wants the three. Off the back of the rim. Max Long fighting for the rebound. Gets it back to Schumacher. Schumacher in the short corner out to Perry for three. Off the rim. Nolan Stanton gets a hand on it into transition opportunity for the Cavaliers. Ball out. Jack Twist finishes. And the Cavaliers take the lead 17-15.
Yeah, they did a good job pushing it up. Both Twist brothers there fairly quick and just got us.
Adam Stanton gets called for the offensive foul. Take a look on replay. Not a lot there. Stanton's first foul. He'll check out as Jaden Smith checks in for him. Mokhtar down low for Thurman. And Max Long hit him in the face, got away with a foul there. 4-point lead for the Cavaliers. Schumacher on the left side. Over to Nolan Stanton. Back to Schumacher at the top. One more to Smith. Smith back to Schumacher, over to Stanton. Inside to Perry in the short corner. Perry through contact. Schumacher drives in, kicks to Smith in the short corner. Backside rebound on the air ball by Nolan Stanton, and he puts it in.
Yeah, good crash on the backside.
Jack Twist for three from the corner. Comes up short. Max Long, good rebound. Looking for an outlet, finds Smith running. Smith steps through. And nice composure. Game tied at 19. Jack's wisdom. Back to Jack's Twist. And Jack Twist hits the three. 3-point lead for the Cavaliers. Schumacher across the timeline. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Nolan Stanton looks for Schumacher. Schumacher going baseline with the floater. Gets his own rebound off the glass. It's loose. Nolan Stanton comes in at the buzzer and comes up short. That'll do it for the first quarter.
Good hustle. We're going after the offensive rebounds and we're driving. 19 points, good first quarter, but they just had a better one at 22. Our defense is going to have to pick it up.
Yeah, Thurman doing a good job. The big guy down low, 6'5", Cole Thurman. He's given us a lot of trouble on the offensive glass, and then also just on that entry. They've got a couple of those high-lows working for him.
Yeah, and the Twist brothers are just pesky enough with the way that they play defense and kind of slap around, and they've not been calling the slap very much up top, and so it's given us a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, the pace of play of the game is desirable for the Cougars. 19-point quarter. They can get out and score in bunches. Cavaliers have the arrow to start the second.
Looks like Burns just in for Schumacher. The rest are staying the same, is the way we ended.
Long, being trapped by Smith. Gets it to Will Twist. Jack Twist in the corner. Smith defending. Will Twist loses it out of bounds to the ref. And he was actually inbounds, but he caught the ball.
Yeah, so then it should have just bounced off of him, but he caught it, so then it's a dead ball play.
So is that a jump ball? Or
it should have actually been a jump ball because it's like, I would have thought it would have been just
Nolan
like.
Stanton for three, too strong. Oh, no, and there's number 35, Radius, in the game. Jackson Radius back up top to Jack Twist, and offensive foul.
Got bailed out.
Oh, how is that not an offensive foul?
Yeah, you had offensive foul down here, same situation where you're just saying that they're bulldozing in, and that's all he was doing there.
Yeah, Jack Twist went right into Jaden's chest, and Jaden got called for a foul. High-low to Radius. And a 5-point lead now for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, that high-low is killing us because they're not recovering. They're taking a breath as soon as it gets there instead of going ahead and watching the guy on the low side.
Connor Perry at the top. Over to Nolan Stanton. Back up to Burns. Connor Perry into the paint, kicks it over to Stanton. Nolan Stanton drives in, kicks it back to Burns at the top. Burns spins at the elbow. Bounce pass into Smith.
Oh.
Max Long comes in for the rebound. can't get it to fall, and Spencer Long pulls it down. Out to Will Twist. Twist slows it up, gets it to Radius on the left side. Radius after the dribble into Jack Twist. Twist to the basket, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Cannon Miller at the table to check in. Adam Stanton walking over there to check in as well. Twist good on the first. It's a 6-point lead. Connor Perry and Max Long checking out. Number 10, Kyler Beard. Oh, I'm sorry. Jax Wisdom is a senior. I didn't even catch that. It's senior night. That's why Wisdom got the start.
Gotcha.
All right. Twist makes both free throws. Largest lead of the day. Burns at the top. Spins in. Finds Nolan Stanton for 3. Jaden Smith gets the rebound and puts it back.
Good job being in position again.
Spencer Long over to Beard. Into the corner for Radius. Radius baseline drive. Smith comes in and pokes it away. Radius goes to the line.
Did he ever shoot it?
It's I don't know how's that's a shooting foul.
He never shot it. You got to shoot the ball in order for it to be a shooting foul.
Radius makes the second. Ball into Stanton, back to Smith. Over to Nolan Stanton on the right side. Cannon Miller in the corner. Burns to Stanton. Cannon Miller thought about the 3, gets the dribble down. Over to Burns on the left side, one more to the corner for Nolan Stanton, and too strong. Rebound by the Cavaliers. Jack Twist loses the handle out of bounds back to the Cougars. Ben Schumacher checking in the game for Nolan Stanton.
Yeah, he's going to try to do the big swan move over the top, and got to have the ball in order to do it.
Cougars just 2 points so far in the second quarter. Burns picks up his dribble, gets it to Miller. Over to Schumacher on the left side. Schumacher back to the middle. Burns on the right. To Adam Stanton in the corner. Finds Smith from 12 and can't get the roll. Rebound pulled down by the Cavaliers. Beard on the left. Jack Twist kicks it back to Beard. Inside to Long. Adam Stanton there to steal. Stanton to Schumacher on the right. Back to Burns. Wants the 3, and he got it. Three-point lead now for the Cavaliers. Jack Twist loses the handle. Burns there to pick it up. Ahead to Smith. Jaden Smith puts down the pound dribble. Adam Stanton backside rebound and draws the foul as Beard was kind of clearing him out.
Dang. 2 good opportunities there, just couldn't finish. Like to have seen Stanton with a chance for a 3-point play there to tie this back up.
Wisdom, Mokhtar, and Will Twist at the table to check in. Stanton too strong on the first. Radius, Beard, and Spencer Long checking out of the game. Stanton makes the second free throw, and it's a 2-point game. 4:18 to play in the second quarter. Trap comes. Twist able to find Wisdom down low. Wisdom off the back of the iron and commits the foul as Stanton gets the rebound.
Finally got a call there on the reach in. That's his second foul, so they're going to get him out back.
Ball back to Stanton. Miller on the left side. Back to Adam Stanton, ahead to Burns. Burns back to the middle. Gets Smith on the right. Jane Smith gets the dribble down, deflected by Will Twist. Ahead to Jack. Step through, off the glass. Cannon Miller flies in for the rebound. Out to Schumacher as the Cougars want to push. Over to Adam Stanton. Back to Burns. Schumacher at the top. Adam Stanton on the right wing. Burns to Schumacher. Open for three. And he got it.
Nice. Cougars back in front by one with that shot.
Twist into the corner for Spencer Long. Back up top to Will Twist. Drives in, takes the runner from the free throw line. Rebound pulled down by Adam Stanton. Burns pushing. Schumacher into the corner. Burns looks away to reset. Back to Stanton.
One more.
Miller at the top. Burns at the elbow. I'm sorry, Stanton at the elbow. Burns flashes to the left wing. Back to Stanton at the top. Miller's open for three from the right wing. And too strong. Mokhtar backside gets the rebound. And timeout called by the Cavaliers.
That's where, when we've got four on the outside, we need to crash on that backside where we tried to get Schumacher flying in, but we needed another crasher. Leave the guy at the top to be the safety valve back, but other two guys crash in hard on that shot. Good chance it's going to come to this weak side whenever you shoot it from the opposite corner.
Yeah, I really would have liked to see Burns kick that to the corner to Schumacher. He's at the elbow. Schumacher's going to the corner. Burns causing a double. Schumacher just came off a made three. You got to recognize that as the guard and get to the guy that's looking to get some heat going.
Yeah.
Each team with, actually the Cavaliers have 2 fouls. Cougars have 3 fouls. Okay, that's how I have it on here. So nice run by the Cougars to regain the lead.
Yeah, after being down 6.
Cavaliers have the ball with a chance to answer.
Burns hit that three that cut it to 3, and then Stanton made one free throw, and then Schumacher with the other 3.
Jack Twist. Ball deflected by Adam Stanton. Will Twist there to receive it. To Mokhtar at the top. Burns defending Cole Thurman down low. Cannon Miller pokes the ball away and all the way in for the layup.
Nice job by Cannon Miller. Taking it in, nice and easy layup.
Bounce pass to Mokhtar, still in the backcourt. Gets it back to Jack Twist. Spins in to Thurman at the elbow. Thurman to the paint, high-loaded to Long. And a nice finish by Spencer Long. Had to go quickly. Stanton ahead to Schumacher, over to Miller. Into Burns in the corner. Burns baseline, Mokhtar reaches in, no foul called, and thrown away back to the Cavaliers. That's just such an obvious foul.
Yeah. Burns probably could have kept his dribble, and actually after he went through there, probably could have just made a layup, but he was looking for Schumacher, trying to find the hot hand out there all right.
Will Twist into the short corner for Long. Trap comes. Long able to dribble out of it, picks up his dribble at the top. That's Studer just in the game. Gets trapped. Smith gets a hand on the ball. Mokhtar able to get it to Long. Adam Stanton hustles, gets back for the rebound. Out to Schumacher on the right side, ahead to Miller. One more to Smith in the corner. Smith looking through. Back to Miller. Thought about the three and gets called for the travel. Ball thrown away by the Cavaliers. Back to the Cougars.
Looked like an unforced error there. I didn't.
Yeah. 1:25 to play. Cougars with a 1-point lead. Stanton in the middle. Takes the three. off the back of the iron, and Thurman pulls down the rebound.
Temperature check there, I guess.
Will Twist
Oh,
gets it to
got it.
Studer. Into the corner for Long. Trap comes, Mokhtar there, backside. Will Twist able to get to it. Floats it into Thurman. Schumacher comes in, and foul called on the shot.
It's on Burns. It's his second one.
Fourth team foul.
Didn't know if there looked like there was body contact. Looked like he hit the top of the ball. Ball don't lie.
Max Long and Nolan Stanton checking in as Adam Stanton and Broderick Burns will take a break. Cole Thurman with a chance to tie. Makes the free throw. Game tied at 30. Stanton into Schumacher, quickly to Smith. Smith ahead. Back to Schumacher in the front court. Nolan Stanton to Miller on the left side. Back to Schumacher at the top. Over to Smith. Nolan Stanton to Schumacher. To Miller in the corner for three. And he got it.
That was a big, big shot there. Need to get him going as well.
Mokhtar into the corner for Long. Long goes baseline, feeds Thurman. Loses the handle on the dribble. And foul called on.
That'll be the fifth foul.
Is it going on Twist or is it going on Jaden? Okay, going on Jaden Smith. So 2 free throws upcoming for the Cavaliers. Will Twist good on the first free throw. Jack Twist checking back in the game. Studer checking out. That's Jaden's third foul.
Third foul, jeez.
Off the front of the rim, Max Long with the rebound. Smith slowing it up. Miller.
Jeez.
2-point lead, 20 seconds to play here in the first half. Over to Nolan Stanton on the left side, 15 seconds. Schumacher at the top, back to Nolan Stanton. Over to Smith. Schumacher on the right side, takes the three. Off the front of the rim, Smith comes in for the offensive rebound. And 3 seconds to play. At the buzzer, off the backboard. That does it for the first half.
Well, I guess we've improved our lead over Thursday at halftime by 1.
Crap, I lost connection. When did that happen?
Whose attention are you trying to?
John.
All right. DJ students, who's ready for Chick-fil-A? Everyone got their tickets? Everyone got their tickets? No?
You see me?
All right, well, it's too late now. Sorry you don't get a ticket. You're too late, man. Too late.
had it.
You know the rules. Home games, you get a ticket on your way in. You know that.
It went away.
All right, here we go. Huh?
My Wi-Fi went away.
What do you want? What do you want, Chris? All right, winning ticket, winning ticket. Student gets Chick-fil-A supplied by the Booster Club at the next Chick-fil-A meal.
Timed out.
687, 61, 65. Winner, 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 chicken dinner.
That's weird. Yeah, hopefully they didn't lose much.
Looks like I lost at this free throw with 27 seconds left. Is he doing something about it? I don't have it. Did it shut off at 8 maybe? I don't have a connection.
Is he the... Well, what was it last time we came out? Like a 9-0 run or something?
Where'd he go?
Are you still waiting to see if you can get it back up?
All right, third quarter underway. Trying to get the stream back working.
Huh. Called a touch foul there, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a surprise.
Jaden Smith, sprained his ankles. Looks
Hope
like he's
all
okay.
right.
Back up top to Schumacher. Standing into the corner for Miller for three. And he got it.
Nice. Cannon Miller heating up from the corner now. Last two good.
Will Twist. Into the corner for Long. Back to the top for Jack Twist. Schumacher closes out on him over to Radius. Radius goes baseline, ball deflected, gets it back. Gets his own rebound, trying to find an angle. Nice job by the Cougars of defending without fouling.
That's a bad call. Looked like it was in Burns' hands, and then it was knocked out by the Cavalier there.
Will Twist takes the three. Loose ball, Cannon Miller able to come away with it. Burns gets it up to Smith. Crossover dribble back to Adam Stanton for three from the top. And too strong, nobody goes for the rebound.
Oh, man. That's when we need that backside crash there.
Cavaliers able to clear. Jack Twist over to Will. One of the three. Cougars close out. Over to Long. Jack Twist at the top. Will looking to enter into Radius. It's not there. Back to Jack Twist. Finds Thurman at the elbow. Stanton steps up to defend. Thurman off the back of the iron.
Thurman got away with shifting his feet there.
Burns, as Jack Twist goes for the steal, goes behind his back. Cannon Miller to Smith into the corner for Schumacher for three. And he got it.
Nice. Back-to-back corner threes.
Timeout. Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson had given me an open guest network to connect to, and now they've closed it. I guess an 8 p.m. shutoff, and don't seem to be interested in letting me back on.
It's got a time capsule lock on it.
Yeah, see if we can connect with your phone.
Yeah, we can. Let's see. Try that.
It's not showing up. All right, back to the action. After the timeout, Jack Twist in the backcourt. Fumbles the ball, gets it back to Long. Over to Twist inside to Thurman, looking for the high-low. Stanton gets his hands up to deny. Will Twist on the left side. Jack Twist into the corner for Long. Long all the way across for Will. Jack Twist, one of the three. Schumacher closed out on him. Over to Spencer Long. One more to Will Twist for three. Off the rim, long rebound to Jack. Can't get it to fall as Cannon Miller pulls down the rebound. Out to Burns, ahead to Schumacher. Back to Burns at the top. Miller. Over to Stanton. Burns to Schumacher for three. Rims around, Smith there. Gets a deflection on it. Schumacher there to get the ball, but can't control it. Ball to Jack Twist. He's pushing through. Cannon Miller gets his hand in the passing lane and deflects it away. And will stay Cavaliers ball. 8-point lead for the Cougars.
Mine shows that it should be up. It should be visible.
Ball to the top. Will Twist takes the runner from 10, comes up short. Long gets a hand on it. and tries to save it. Good job by Cannon Miller boxing him out as Radius hustle play.
It's a good hustle by Radius, but Cannon did a good job just making sure he couldn't get there before it went out of bounds.
All right, Cougars with the ball. Burns ahead to Stanton in the front court. Stanton holds. Gets it to Smith on the right wing. Burns looking for an option, gets it to Stanton. Ball deflected by Jack Twist. All the way in for the layup. Cougars quickly out. Stanton over to Schumacher. Schumacher takes the runner and rolls around and in.
Nice, good answer. Way to push it back up. He just fixed it. He should be back up.
Cougars ahead. Schumacher draws the foul. No call, but great finish.
Yeah.
10-point lead now for the Cougars.
I was going to say it's got to be on the floor because he didn't have the ball.
Cougars steal. Ball ahead to Schumacher, back to Smith.
Oh, just too hard.
And
yep, good call.
Last touch by the Cavaliers will stay Cougars ball.
Got a timeout by the Cougars. You got to love the crowd. Call it both ways when there's only been one foul called on each side.
All right, looks like we are finally back live. Get the clock fixed. It's I think it was 3:45 on the clock. For those of you tuned in, sorry, the TJ Wi-Fi, I think, had an 8 o'clock timer on it and went into lockdown. So scramble around during halftime, trying to get it back live, and just finally got it live. We are recording, so we'll be able to post this later. And we do have a recap. It was a 2-point lead at half. It was 33-31. Cannon Miller opened up the second half with a 3. Schumacher also hit 1, and Schumacher's had 2 layups. Is that right?
Yes.
Schumacher for 3. He got it. .13-point lead for the Cougars. Crossover dribble by Twist and loses it out of bounds. Ball back to the Cougars.
That quickly now up to a 13-point lead.
Smith over to Miller at the top. Schumacher over to Smith. Smith into the paint, up to Stanton. One more to Schumacher for 3. Yes!
Schumacher is on fire.
16-point lead. Adam Stanton reads the entry pass all the way in and gets fouled as Jack Twist hustles back. Stanton to the line for 2 free throws.
So once again, it went from a 2-point lead at half instead of a 1-point lead, but now it is up to 16 as they've only scored 2 points in the last 5 minutes, TJ. So we have went on a tear here again, just like we did in the tournament.
since we weren't live, let's just do a real quick recap during this timeout of the scoring during this third quarter run. Quarter opened up with this corner three from Cannon Miller. And then the Cougars go to Schumacher in the opposite corner. He nails the three. This steal by Will Twist to get 2 points of the quarter for the Cavaliers. And Schumacher comes in with this runner, and he gets the roll on it. Then Burns quickly out, gets to Schumacher. Schumacher gets this contested layup to go. Adam Stanton just made the first free throw. He's at the line. And then Schumacher's hit back-to-back threes.
We're now at 50-33. And Stanton makes both, so now we're at 51-33.
Cole Thurman gets inside and scores the basket. Cougars patient in the press break. Back to Schumacher. 35-15, 16-point lead. Smith rises up from 15 and nails the jump shot.
Playing with a lot more confidence now in our shots. Everybody's a lot more relaxed.
Wisdom
get that lead.
Into Thurman. Trying to find an option. Gets it to Jack Twist. Twist rises up and makes the nice floater. Stanton quickly out to Schumacher. Over to Smith, rises up again from 15 and comes up short, gets his own rebound, kicks it to Burns. Burns thought about the three. Back to Stanton at the top. Twist goes for the steal, Stanton spins, bounce pass into Smith, and a nice corner runner.
Yeah, good
floater,
job.
Really. Jack Twist on the right side. Thurman from 15. Backside rebound by Mokhtar. Smith gets a hand in there. Stanton from behind blocks it away. And Burns comes away with the ball. Stanton and Mokhtar down. Looks like they're both okay. Burns into the top of the key. All the way down into the block. Schumacher for three from the corner. And backside rebound. Again, Miller.
Just not crashing.
Yeah, he's got to be there. That's an easy putback.
Yeah.
Jack Twist through the double. Tough pass. Wisdom loses it. Smith out to Miller. And big block by Mokhtar. Out of bounds will stay Cougars ball on the block. Burns, Smith, and Miller taking a break as Nolan Stanton, Connor Perry, and Max Long check in the game. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Connor Perry inbounding. Up top to Nolan Stanton. Stanton patient. Gets it over to Adam. Less than a minute to play here in the third. Schumacher at the top. Adam Stanton. Jack Twist reads it and steals. And all the way in for the layup. Ball back to Adam. Gets it to Schumacher on the left side. 27 seconds to play. Over to Connor Perry. Up top to Adam Stanton, wants the three from the top. Too strong, Schumacher with the offensive rebound. High off the glass, can't get it to fall, and Thurman pulls it down.
Nice job on the crash, just couldn't get the follow to go, but.
8 seconds. Jack Twist. For three, rims around, Thurman goes for the rebound, and no good. Refs wave it off. 16-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Cougars wanted the last shot, ended up giving up an easy layup, and the Cavaliers getting the last shot.
Yeah, having a real good look at a three. and bounced around and just couldn't fall. It's a good thing it hung up so long on the rim. Otherwise, Thurman with the offensive rebound putback would have probably got in there before the buzzer went off.
All right, so Smith, Miller, and Burns got a little break there to end the third. See if they come back with the starters to start the fourth quarter, or if they run with the group that was in. Schumacher and Adam Stanton will take a break. Smith and Burns back in the game. Eight minutes on the clock. Thomas Jefferson with the arrow to start the fourth. Jack Twist, long three. Will Twist comes up with the ball.
Oh!
And big block by Max Long, but got some contact ruled by the ref.
Like to see that one again.
Both the center and the trail had that, or the lead, I'm sorry, had that as a foul.
Just that big hack down when he's a small guy and you're a big guy. And he takes that big swipe. It's almost always automatically going to be a foul.
15-point lead now for the Cougars. Will Twist at the line for the second. Makes both free throws. Cavaliers pressing. Smith to Burns. Gets it to Perry. Smith from the elbow and nails the jumper. Jaden Smith so good from that 15-foot range. Back to 16. Spencer Long over to Will Twist on the left side. All the way across for Jack. Baseline drive, cut off. Jack over to Will for three from the corner. Off the back of the iron, Nolan Stanton with the long rebound. In the transition, gets it to Smith. And comes up short.
Looked like he got hacked. Didn't get the foul call, but I guess we got the ball back.
Jaden Smith bounces into Long. Just the Long brothers.
Dangerous.
Burns from the top for three. Yes! And they're going to call a foul on Max Long after the made basket, I believe.
Count the bucket, yes. Max with the clear out. Was that against his cousin?
I'm not sure, actually.
I can't remember now either. I couldn't remember who ended up on the floor.
Ball inside to Thurman. Out to Jack Twist for three. Off the front of the rim, Mokhtar fighting for the rebound with Connor Perry. Loose ball, Burns fighting for it. Jack Twist tries to take the bounce pass. Smith steals. Ahead to Burns, and Burns with some rim puts it home. Jack Twist loses the handle, able to get it back. 21-point lead now for the Cougars.
Triple. Oh, bailout foul.
Foul called on Burns. Well, Studer into the corner for Twist. Jack Twist. Ball deflected by Stanton. Inside to Thurman. Loses the handle, back to Studer from the top. Off the back of the iron, Mokhtar fighting for the rebound. Perry able to deflect it to Long. Head to Smith, down low for Nolan Stanton.
Woo.
Stanton's able to save it, but nowhere to go. Turnover back to Jack Twist. Bounce pass to Will, and a nice finish with his left. Timeout Cougars. Oh, timeout by the Cavaliers.
I was going to say, I thought I saw their coach come out further.
So if the Cougars taking a timeout, I still have them with 5.
Yes, they took one earlier. Coach Harrell took one earlier. Well, I didn't know if Broderick was going to go up for it, but he went up for it. I showed him.
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at that on replay. Broderick goes up for the dunk, and you can't really tell on that. It looked like the rim got pulled down a little bit.
Yeah, it did. He pulled down the rim some. In the live version, you could see it.
Had to be here.
Yep.
3 fouls in the quarter on the Cougars. Cougars inbounding. Burns to Long. Long into the front court, gets it back to Burns. Perry to Burns, over to Nolan Stanton on the left side. Over to Burns from 15, and he nails the jumper. Back to a 21-point lead for the Cougars. Jack Twist from the corner. Max Long boxes out, gets it to Nolan Stanton. Tough pass, but he's able to get it ahead to Smith. And Jaden Smith lays it in.
Nice
Cougars
job.
out running. Twist inside to Thurman. Max Long defending. Thurman looking for an option. Back up top to Will. Will through the split. Comes up short. Max Long, good rebound. Outlet to Burns. Burns again ahead to Smith. Smith gets the dribble down and gets called for the travel.
Yep, couldn't get it. Otherwise, it was a nice play. Burns across, and then Smith had Nolan Stanton on the backside and was trying to make that pass, but could not get his feet down first.
Twist into the corner for his brother Jack. Baseline drive. Looking for an option. Jaden Smith reads it and steals. Picks up the dribble. Back to Connor Perry. Smith into the corner for Nolan Stanton. Back to Smith. Baseline drive.
Oh, wow.
And foul called on Jack Twist on the wraparound.
Did the hook. Looks like we got 5 coming in.
Adam Stanton, Ben Schumacher, Cannon Miller, Caleb Dennis, and Brandon Schumacher checking in the game for the Cougars. 4:26 to play. Cannon Miller inbounding. Up top to Adam. Miller on the right side, getting it into Caleb Dennis. Back to Miller. Miller from 15. And gets the roll.
Nice job. Kind of took the wind out of their sails on their defense now. We're driving and getting jump shots, kicking it out for threes.
Kyler Beard back to Will Twist, over to Studer. Inside to Thurman at the elbow. Studer for the long 3. Air ball, nice hands by Adam Stanton to get that rebound. Brandon Schumacher quickly head to Ben. And Ben too strong, Caleb Dennis on the follow.
Nice follow that time. I'm going to say that was an alley-oop by Ben. He didn't actually mean to make that.
Yeah. Well, we love running in transition because offensive rebound putbacks are really successful. Brandon Schumacher,
good box
nice
out.
Rebound. Finds Ben ahead. Over to Adam Stanton, baseline. All the way through for Brandon. One more to Miller. Cannon Miller for 3. And off of Wisdom. Unlucky for Wisdom, hits his shoulder out of bounds.
Cam Marin's checking in for the first time for Ben. Ben will have a seat. Ben had a great game.
Will Marsh in the game, Hunter Marsh in the game. That Will is his younger brother. Cannon Miller to Marins, back to the corner for Miller. Up top for Brandon Schumacher. Over to Cam. Marins from 15 kicks it back to Schumacher. Caleb Dennis comes up short, fight for the rebound. Last touch by Thurman, and it'll stay Cougars ball.
Good job by Hunter Marsh crashing in on that.
Barrett Bowen now in the game for Cannon Miller.
Cannon Miller also had a good shooting game. Jaden Smith had a good shooting game.
Into the corner, Brandon Schumacher for 3, and he got it.
We're going to have to ask if we can play with their rims, apparently.
30-point lead now for the Cougars. Cavaliers led by 5 in the second quarter.
6.
By 6, okay. Marsh into Wisdom, so they also led by 5 then.
Yes, they did. You are correct. Your math is still good.
It's that scaling math.
Yes.
Ball inside to Thurman, deflected to Wisdom. Big block by Marsh. Schumacher ahead to Bowen. And blocked by Twist. Will stay Cougars ball.
Tale of two halves again.
Well, you know,
we played good the first half.
We scored 19 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
We knew that was going to be a good sign for us because that pace of play is going to work out for us in the end. Ball ahead to Beard. Flips it to number 20. I'm sorry, I didn't see who number 20 is. That is Farley, Trenton Farley. Beard on the left side. Back up to Farley. Over to Studer, looking inside. It's not there. Farley to Beard. Entered into Wisdom. Beard to Thurman. Cole Thurman gets the dribble down, trying to find an option. Loose ball. Bowen able to get over there to it and throws it ahead to Marins. Stolen back by Wisdom. Marins again goes for it and wins it back.
Jeez.
Oh, we're in a running clock. I stopped the clock, so we only have 1:30 left. Into the corner for Marins. Marins from 15. Caleb Dennis on the follow. Hunter Marsh comes in for a chance. Dennis again on the tip drill. Loose ball, and Cavaliers finally able to clear. Ball inside. Wisdom into the short corner. Deflected by Marin. Studer.
Good hands.
Farley to Beard. Under a minute to play.
Cavaliers in their stall game.
Beard looking baseline. Marsh goes for the guide out of bounds and gets called for the foul.
Kind of using the old arm there to just guide the little guard. It's like we'll shoot some throws and that'll, nope.
That's the fourth foul.
That's the fourth, okay.
Number 44, Anthony Terry, checking in for Cole Thurman. Ball into Beard, over to Studer in the corner for 3. Too strong. Terry gets the rebound. Schumacher aggressively knocks the ball away. And with the running clock, that may do it. They're going to get one last chance.
Maybe get one shot off here. Yep.
Off the
rim.
Backboard, and Marins pulls down the rebound at the buzzer. And that's a final. Well, great second half for the Cougars.
Yeah.
Stressful for me because we couldn't get the stream to work. But doesn't take away from the performance by the Cougars. I feel like I can't even remember what happened because I was...
Right, you're so stressed out trying to get it to go. You'll have to go back home and watch it.
Yeah. All right, we'll probably try to post the full game on replay since we missed that stretch in the third quarter. But good win for the Cougars. They have off until Friday now. They head to McCauley. This makes them 4-0 in conference play. So they have McCauley and Golden City left.
Yeah.
Much better win. You know, this is the way we think we can win games is by forcing that tempo and then just exhausting. The Cavaliers. You know, we kind of wondered about that stretch in the second quarter where we got into our subs.
Yeah.
And
Coach came out third quarter then and played the starters all but about a minute was when he finally subbed in the third quarter then.
Yeah. Well, those legs for the starters, though.
Oh, yeah.
Getting those minutes for the second line, carrying some minutes, and then the starters coming back in against basically the same five
that's been out there
for the Cavaliers. And we looked alive, a lot of nice jump shots, a lot of made jump shots while the Cavaliers went cold.
And we had pressure, and we were still flying around, and their defense definitely was more laxed in the second half then, because like you said, they're basically subbing about one guy at a time, trying to give their 5 starters a breather. And when we do the platoon 3 at a time and then come back and give the other 2 a break there before the end of the quarter, it usually always helps getting those minutes. Like you said, our legs are usually fresher going down the stretch, and that's where we can really pull away from teams.
All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in. We will send you through the second half recap. We'll be back here Friday, back on YouTube Friday. We'll be at McCauley's gym for that next Ozark 7 conference matchup.